Welcome, guys. Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist, Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. We're going to do a take on some teachers who have lost their way at work.
Class. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
And this is the Minister for Men's Behaviour Change
First up,
series.
we're in Perkins, Oklahoma, a small town of North Oklahoma City. That's where police say a 53-year-old teacher was allegedly drunk on her first day of school. It's Thursday, August 17th, 2023, around 3:30 in the afternoon. School administrators told police that third-grade teacher Kimberly Coates was, quote, acting weird, so they got in touch with the school resource officer. The school superintendent then called her into an office to talk.
Kimberly, come on in here and have a seat a second.
Okay.
I want to visit with you.
All right.
So, just observing you in the classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with you. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that it seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
Okay. So you haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
I want you to understand that I care very much about you, okay? And I need to make sure you're okay. I need to make sure that you're safe, and I've got to make sure that the kids are safe. So we're just trying to help you and make sure everything's okay.
Coates admits she took medication and drank the night before, but she swears she didn't drink while at school.
I wouldn't bring it into the school.
Okay.
Are you going to blow double zeros?
I don't know.
You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. If you drank something recently, it's going to show it.
See, what happens, guys, is these people become desensitized to the fact that they could get caught. And the reason for this is they get long runs in their life where they don't get caught. And then that's where the desensitization to getting in trouble becomes fictional to them. I won't get in trouble. Look what I can do. They push the boundaries further and further until there's no more boundaries to push or stretch. And this is where they end up. They come out of their domestic hidey holes, their homes or houses or rentals or whatever their circumstances are, possibly tents. And now they've put themselves in places where people are responsible and have made the effort to remain self-dignified and self-aware. And this is what you end up with. The community looking at these people going, well, how did you get here? You don't belong here.
The officer then uses what's known as a BPT, or preliminary breath test. While not as accurate as a breathalyzer machine, it can give an approximate intoxication level.
Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job. You want to tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
2.48.
At school is what he's asking you to tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did?
Yeah.
2.48.
You blew like a 0.24.
I don't know what that means. What's
Legal limit's 0.08.
Okay.
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Okay.
The superintendent then tells Coates she needs to call someone to come pick her up.
Well, I can't let you leave. If you leave, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah, I'm gonna arrest you for DUI.
So I need somebody to come pick you up.
So now she's faced with the consequences of her actions. She's been exposed.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I going to get fired?
Honestly, yes.
Yes, you are going to get fired.
You're under the
What do you
influence
think?
at school with kids. That cannot happen.
When the officer presses her, Coates admits to drinking heavily the night before the first day of school.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
Too responsible.
Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
The superintendent then goes to Coates' third grade classroom to get her belongings, and that's when things take a turn.
Okay, no more games, right? Yeah. What is in that?
My juice.
Gonna try again?
See, things
That
just
layer is
escalate
mine.
on them until they end up with nothing.
I thought that was from yesterday.
You drank up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
Being truthful goes a long ways, and you haven't done it yet.
See, she's a liar.
I have half a mind to arrest you just because you lied to me.
Okay, what do I need to do to make everything right?
I just wanted honesty. That's all I wanted.
I drank out of that yesterday. I didn't drink out of it today.
The officer and school administrator once again argue with Coates about having someone come pick her up. When they repeatedly ask her if she would rather get a ride or go to jail, she says, quote, neither. Eventually, the officer makes the decision for her.
Please, just let me. Can we?
Hey,
work
I'm
this-
not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wiped this out.
But please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please let me
No,
call.
no, it is over. No more. No more. I'm done. You're
So see, they push the boundaries. They've got no authority or anybody checking them at home. They go deeper and deeper, more drugs, more alcohol. They come out into the community. They finally get caught. And this is what happens.
under arrest. I'm going to place handcuffs on the front of you, in front of you.
No.
It starts to dawn on Coates that she may have to walk out in handcuffs in front of students and her coworkers, and she then begins to panic.
Can I just walk out without the handcuffs?
No.
No, please just let me walk out.
No, it's policy.
I'm not gonna.
I'm going to cuff you up front if you're going to keep running
Now, this is Mrs. Coates, third grade teacher. These people have access to children.
in your mouth. You're going to get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
You want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No,
Put your hands behind your back.
please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
See, they just won't comply. They don't want to be put in front of the mirror of responsibility and accountability. Now, the Minister for Men's Behaviour Change might want to take a moment to look at this and the person that's put him in charge.
Please, will you just please talk to me?
I've tried talking to you.
You're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
The officer then leads Coates to the back of the school so not many people actually end up seeing her. Coates is then put in the back of the patrol car and taken to jail. She's later charged with 1 count of public intoxication. But here's where things get even worse for Coates. Just a couple months later, when she went to court for a hearing on the public intoxication charge, she apparently showed up drunk again. Deputies at the courthouse on November 6th around 2:30 p.m. say Coates appeared unsteady on her feet and was slurring her speech. They watched.
So, guys, you get these girlfriends and meet these women. They're 30, 40, 50, 60, and they're addicts and alcoholics and addicted to medications and all this other stuff. And you ask them, look, come on, do the right thing by yourself and present yourself in the relationship as someone that's prepared to make a sincere and genuine effort. And I'll reciprocate that. And hopefully you're turning up the best version of yourself. And they might once or twice, and then you'll start to see them slowly creep back into their habits and addictions. And the next thing, you're just dealing with the same lost, empty soul again. And they just don't realize. They try and meet people that they can get away with it with. And what they don't realize is it's just not going to happen in the real world. It's a world of fantasy. It's a world of loss, delusion. It's a world where nothing for these people works out right in the end. And they just keep doing it. She's turned up to court drunk.
Watched Coates on courthouse security cameras and say she had to use railings and a wall to steady herself as she went from one floor to another. After Coates' appearance in court, a deputy stopped her and then smelled alcohol on her breath.
Because you showed up to a public courthouse intoxicated. Okay, that's public intoxication. Have you had anything to drink today? Yes
I
or
had a
no?
glass of wine this morning. Yes.
This morning?
Yes.
Why?
Like,
An hour ago this morning?
No, this morning. I can go home with my husband. He's going to take me out.
No, you're going to come with me now. You're going to be
I-
arrested
I-
for public intoxication.
I don't understand.
You're in public. You're intoxicated. You're going to go to jail. This is what he's telling you.
But I haven't done anything. I don't
You're
understand. I'm sorry.
intoxicated at this point, ma'am. You're drunk. You have slurred speech. Okay. You're very unsteady on your feet. Okay. I can smell the odor of alcohol on your breath as you're talking to me. I can smell it. Okay. We noticed it at the front door when you came in.
Officers took down Coates' information and once again put her in handcuffs, booking her back into the Payne County Jail.
So look, guys, they just don't learn. They don't want to learn. They want to have their habits. It's their default. She's probably thought, okay, I've got to face it. I've got to be responsible and accountable today. I'm going to have my alcohol, or I'm going to have my devil's lettuce, marijuana, dope, whatever you want to call it, or I'm going to have my medication, and it won't feel as bad. They don't want to be personally accountable. And unfortunately, these are females. These videos, this series entitled The Minister for Men's Behaviour Change series, is to show that it's a very partial idea to bring in a Minister for Men's Behaviour Change, and as far as I understand, not have a Minister for Women's Behaviour Change. It's sending a very unhealthy message across this nation, particularly in the state of Victoria, that men don't behave the same way as women, and that's a lie. So viewers, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the Law and Crime Network, which is where this video come from. That saves me putting it down in the description below. And also, if you can, subscribe to the channel you're watching this on of mine, either Pro Theologist or Pro Bricky. Thanks for coming by. This is Dr. J.W. Morrison, Theologist. Bye for now.